Never ever tuck your napkin in your clothes like a bib. No, no, no. We are ladies, not babies. In this video, I'll be sharing a few tips on table manners that you can use to avoid embarrassment and also leave a good impression. It's a good idea to put your phone in your purse or handbag and also to put your phone on silent. You want to put it on silent to avoid interruptions during the meal. Never place your phone on the table. Many people place their phone on the table with the screen towards the table, but it is still in the way. Water or wine could spill on your precious phone, causing both heartache and embarrassment. Ladies, another thing to avoid is putting your handbag on the table. Do not put your handbag on the table because it is in the way of the food. It is just not right. Place your handbag on an empty chair next to you, or you can hang your handbag on the side of the chair, or when you sit down, you can place the bag behind you on your chair. Another thing is, if the bag is small enough, then you can place it on your lap and put your napkin over your purse. If it's small enough, your napkin stays on your lap, and you should only use the napkin to dab your mouth when eating. Use the corners of the napkin, the inner corners, to keep your mouth clean. Never ever tuck your napkin in your clothes like a bib. No, no, no. We are ladies, not babies. When you are eating at the table, never lean back on the backrest. Instead, sit up. Make sure your back is straight. Do not slouch at the table. It is important to maintain good posture at the table. Ladies, you should avoid putting your elbows on the table. It's a better idea to place your hands on your lap when you are not eating, or place your hands in front of you on the edge of the table. If you've never been to a restaurant to eat, it's okay. It doesn't have to be complicated. Choose foods that are easy to eat and mirror what other people are doing around you. Remain calm and do not freak out. The first time I went to a fancy restaurant, I was so nervous, but I managed. I didn't die of embarrassment. I was really scared to make a mistake, but I went with the flow, and now I've learned a lot. So just practice, 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 and go with the flow. If you feel something stuck in your teeth, the best thing to do is excuse yourself by saying, "Excuse me," just excuse me, or you can say, "Excuse me, I'll be right back." You don't have to announce that you're going to the bathroom. You don't have to say, "Excuse me, I'm going to the toilet, I'm going to the ladies' room." No, no, no. That is nobody's business. Just get up, say, "Excuse me," place your napkin on your chair, and go. When you are eating, it's important to take small amounts of food into your mouth at once. Never place too much food in your mouth, and the reason is that when you're eating, sometimes you have conversation. So if you place a lot of food in your mouth, then it's really hard to talk because you have to chew so much. But if you place a little bit of food in your mouth, then it's easier, it's quicker to eat what you have in your mouth and then answer, respond, and have a conversation. Keep your mouth closed when you eat. It is not okay to eat and open your mouth while eating. You can spill food on other people, and it looks disgusting, honestly. It's inappropriate. Close your mouth when you eat. Practice if you haven't practiced that at home. When you're eating bread at the table, normally the bread is in a bread basket and it's already cut into little pieces, like little slices. So what you have to do with the bread is take a little piece from the basket, you break a tiny bite-sized piece off, enough to fit in your mouth at once. You break piece off with your hands. Never cut your bread with the knife, okay? You break piece off with your hands, and then you take your knife and you put a little bit of butter on it if there's butter, or if there's something else, then you put a little bit of that on the bread, and then you put it in your mouth and you eat it. And you don't break another piece until you finish eating what's in your mouth. And then you do the same thing. You break another small piece off and then you do it again. If you prefer to have olive oil with your bread, then there's olive oil on the table in a bottle. You take some of the olive oil from the bottle, put it on your plate, you break off a piece of your bread and you put it in the oil on your plate and you eat that. When you're having a drink and you're about to take a drink from your glass, remember where you had the glass in the first place. Because when you finish drinking from the glass, you have to put it back in the same spot as it was in the beginning. Also, when you're drinking, if you're wearing any lipstick, remember to drink from the same spot of the glass again. Because you don't want to drink from different areas around the glass and then your glass looks like a total mess. It looks kind of nasty because you didn't drink from the same spot. So remember, very, very important, drink from the same spot of the glass, especially when wearing lipstick in bright colors, any color really. You don't want to gross people out by drinking and having your glass looking really, really messy with lipstick on your glass all over, or even with food from your mouth all over. Like, no. Make sure your mouth is clean when you're about to drink to avoid having food in your glass or on the glass. If you're drinking from a glass with a stem, hold the glass by the stem. Hold it by the stem. Don't hold it by the bowl. No. If you want to look sophisticated, hold the glass by the stem when you drink. During the meal, when you're not holding your knife and fork, you can place them at the side of your plate in an upside down V. At the end of the meal, place the knife and the fork together in a 10-4 position. Place the napkin on the table to the left of your plate. You can practice this at home so that it is natural when you actually go out to a restaurant. Remember to practice. Practice makes better. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos and share with your friends.